I have a problem with many of our discourses as Muslims who say, you know what, we need spirituality. That's fine, but be careful with this, because today in the West, spirituality is the nice word when we don't want to speak about religion. We need spirituality, but in our religion, spirituality is the roots of our religion. And spirituality, we need this. Why? Because this is from where we get the true liberation. What is going to help you to get the right terms, the right concept? What is going to help you to get the right way of putting things, to use your mind, the right way to use your culture, the right way to use politics is the spiritual liberation, is the starting point of the process. And the spiritual liberation here is to get this holistic understanding. Why am I here? What are my goals? And in fact, the spiritual liberation, before trying to manage your life, the spiritual liberation means think of your death. Think of your death. And if you want to understand what is the substance of what we call modernity, with all the technology we have, is the way we deal with life, to avoid death. Don't speak about it. Don't see it. Try to be young as long as possible. Try to use all the means to forget that you are going to die. And the starting point of this is to forget death, meaning to forget him, and you will forget yourself. Everything is built. The consumerist society is a society where you don't speak about death. You have to avoid it. Even in the way you kill people. Kill them with drones, nobody is going to be killed, and you save your life and you kill them. And at the end, you are more valuable than them. This is exactly what is happening in our world today. This normalized racism. When an Arab, when an Asian, when a poor people are killed, they are killed, but we are saving the life of the rich, dominant people. All the logic that you have, even if you get it very deeply, one Israeli soldier, 1,000 Palestinian in jail. The way this equation is, we save one of us, meaning life. This is the highest thing that we need to protect. Spiritual, when the Prophet ﷺ was saying it in a very clear way, one day you will be millions, but you will have no power. What was the secret behind this? حب الدنيا وكراهية الموت. You are going to be to detest death and حب الدنيا. This is it. The true liberation is here. Is how much are you ready for sacrifice? Not only to sacrifice your life to be killed. That's not what I'm talking about. Because at the end of the day, I always remind the people of what I got from my grandfather, who said once to people who wanted to go and to kill and to be killed in Palestine. This was in the 40s, the end of the 30s. And he told them, you know what? Yes, that's true. That's very difficult to die in fi sabilillah, in the way of God. But you know what? It's very difficult and much more difficult to live fi sabilillah. Aywa. It's not the easiest way. You know what we have with Daesh, all this, go and be killed. No. That's a too easy process, too easy way. To live in the path of God, to live in the way of God, to serve Him. And this means that by serving, to live in the path, is that you are aware while you live that you are going to die. It's not to go straight to be killed, it's to protect your life, to serve Him, knowing that at the end what is important, the spiritual liberation starts with this thinking about the very meaning of life. And to pray is to remember that we are going to die. A dua, I'm going to die. Asking Him, I'm going to die. Why? I'm coming back to you. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Don't wait for the accident to remind you about the very meaning of this. And this is the first true liberation. while the people are buying to forget, we are praying to remember.